What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. Thank you for joining me because today it is going to be just a fun talk about, is it a scam? This is just going to be a down and dirty, letting you know, like, hey, this is a scam, this is not, and the ways that you can differentiate between them, right? With that being said, please like, subscribe, comment. It really does help the channel out, and I really do appreciate it. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. So, I don't know how many of you guys have ever been scammed in any way. Like, we're talking credit card fraud, you know, hey, you want to donate to this charity and then it ends up not being a charity. Or, my personal favorite from being a Facebook meta marketer, our Nigerian princes. I've had more conversations with princes than I've had in my entire life. So I think I've been rubbing elbows with the right people. But in all seriousness, there are some rules that I like to follow when I'm going out and looking for um, ad vendors, because there's different ways that you can market your product, your service, whatever the case is. I found that paid ads, primarily solo ads, which is a solo ad is just an ad that is placed by a specific person, like an actual real life person, not like a company or anything like that. I found that that can be a very good start at the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey. The only problem with that is you are reaching out to a bunch of individuals. And with that, not every single individual has your best interest at heart. The way I like to think of it, I would like to say one in every two people you talk to probably doesn't have your best interest at heart. And I don't mean like they want to screw you over or, take you for more money than you're worth or anything like that, but they might just, their goal may be you buying their traffic, right? So if that's their only goal, they're not really looking to help you out or anything like that. Sometimes, the traffic can be slow. It might not arrive on the date that it said it would arrive on. And these are some of the things that can happen that makes you think, oh, I must have gotten scammed. I'm going to go ahead and say it's always good to start with some rapport, especially with an individual that you're trying to purchase ads through, because that individual usually has a list of people, an email list, if you will, a list of people that they're going to send that out to. They already have people that open up whatever else they send on a daily basis, so they're just going to, scoop up a certain amount, however much you want to pay for. Let's say 100 clicks. You want 100 clicks. So you want it to go to 100 people. So that person, that solo ad vendor, is going to, put your service, your product, your whatever in front of 100 people on their list. Now, it varies heavily depending on which vendors you go through. I found some excuse me, with vendors on Facebook slash Meta, because eventually that will be Meta for all of us. I have a video on that. Definitely go check it out. But I will say that there are certain websites, and obviously, if you guys have any questions like what websites, where should I find a solo ad vendor, anything like that, don't be afraid to reach out. Go ahead and reach out. That's what I'm here for. And yeah, just make sure that you're always asking questions. You need to talk to these people like if they were talking to you, if they were trying to buy something from you, they would have a bunch of questions like, hey, what does it do? When can I expect X? What is Z? Yada yada yada, right? So it's the same concept. You want to ask them, when is it going to be delivered? How much does it cost? Can I get a discount? You never know until you ask the questions. I actually do have a list of questions that I personally ask any vendor, just because I want to know that I want X, Y, and Z, and when I pay for it, I'm going to get X, Y, and Z. So if you guys want that, please don't hesitate to reach out. I can send those questions out. I can even put it in the description. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the description. That way you guys can take these questions and use them for whenever you guys want to go and purchase more traffic, purchase more ad space, whatever the case is. And so with that, that's the slow traffic, the miscommunication, stuff like that. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a scam. I have personally been scammed before, and I was actually in contact with that person for over a week, trying to get my traffic started. I think I paid. It wasn't a lot. It was like 70 something dollars or something like that, and it was just supposed to be for like 100 clicks. And I actually only received five in like the first 3 days, and it was a 4 day set. So like that fourth day should have been the end of it. Uh, lots of conversations, a lot of back and forth, a lot of rigmarole. But in the end, I actually had to just cut my losses. I ended up only getting about 13 total clicks in over a week span, and I was just like, this is not it. So that's one of those things where you have to be careful, because sometimes it might seem legit right off the bat, and then you get into it and you're like, okay, it's slow and it's not on time, and it's not even good clicks, because for any good marketer, they have, excuse me, they have other systems that can track that information, because tracking is what makes you the money. Um, so with that being said, it's just one of those things where you have to take each individual vendor with a grain of salt. Like I said, not all vendors are out there to screw you over. In fact, some vendors will go above and beyond for you. Especially, there was a vendor I used not too long ago who I ordered 200 clicks. I received 200 and then a little bit of over. I think it was like 215 or something like that. We both went through the data together, and he actually found that it wasn't to the standard that he wanted to be held to. So he actually sent me another 30. I think it was 30 or 35 clicks, just to make up for it, right? And that's a big deal, because that extra 30 clicks is, let's say, 50 cents, maybe less than that, but still, that's a free 50 cents. That could have been a whole nother sale. And I'm selling products anywhere from 199 up to $50,000. So that extra 50 cents can make a huge difference. So you always want to be cordial. You always want to ask questions. You always want to make sure it's a real person that you're talking to. Make sure that they have maybe not your best interest at heart, but make sure they're not trying to screw you over. They're not trying to get more money out of you for less on their part. And with that, guys, I really hope this helps you differentiate between something that's legit and it just might take a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, a little bit of work, a little bit of elbow grease, and something that's an actual scam. Another way to look at scams is just go to that person's page, go to that person's site, whatever the case, and go through it. If it looks like they have one post from, like, let's say today, and then the next post, or the last post that they posted was from December, keep going down. There are times where people just don't get on Facebook. They just don't, post things. But go and look at their track record. If they're a verified, legitimate solo ad vendor, especially on Facebook or Meta, they will be able to have a full page of, hey, I look at so and so, I gave them so and so clicks, so and so, and there should be testimonials out the yin yang on their page. If there aren't, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a scam. They could be fresh into the market, but always check them out. Like I always say, do your own research. It is imperative. And yeah, guys, I just really hope that you guys don't get scammed. It's not fun, but it does give you life lessons, I guess, is what I will say. And with that, guys, I won't take up any more of your time. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. And I really hope that you guys, found some value in this and can use this in your everyday marketing journey, right? And just like that, we're done. So with that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you're watching here on Monday, happy Monday. We did it. We're done for Monday. Time to finish the rest of the week. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, right? So with that, have fun, stay safe, wear a seatbelt. Catch you later.